Hey YouTube, welcome back. This is Everatti here, and today I'm going to be showing you a wheelie tune. Yes, a wheelie tune in Gran Turismo Sport for the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. This is a wheelie tune, guys. This is nothing, it's not a glitch. This is a legit thing that I found on YouTube, I think yesterday or something. And I saw the tune. It wasn't that good, but I actually wasn't aware that you could do it. So I looked into it, updated the tune a little bit to my own likings, and it works flawlessly now. So I'm going to show you guys the tune for it and a little bit of gameplay in this video. It's a drag tune, so the top speed stops at around 170 miles an hour, which is perfect for the drag strip on this track here. And yeah, it does a wheelie into like 5th gear often, and if you want to let off the wheelie, it might accelerate faster, but it's just really cool. It does not show up in other people's screens if you're in a public lobby though, so do be aware it only shows up in your screen or on your monitor or whatever, but you do get to see yourself do a wheelie, but I don't think anyone else will see it. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys the tune now. So you guys are going to need to max this thing out for power and weight. So you can see my mileage points aren't really there today, and I've drove a lot, but I had to spend a lot of money on this. So do it once and you guys are set. It does get up to N700, which is really good. So it highest power, lowest weight, no traction control. You want racing super softs in the front and rear for the most grip so it doesn't spin out. For the brake balance, it doesn't really matter. And this is suspension. The suspension is the most important part here, other than the transmission. So for the ride height and the front and rear, you're going to want 630, and for the rear, for the front 630, for the rear 5.31, so as low as possible and as high as possible. Natural frequency as low as possible for the front and rear. Anti-roll bars, you want level 1 in the front and level 10 in the rear. Now this is the part that differed from the other guy's tune mainly, just because he only had anti-roll bars on 1 for both of them, and this made the car tip a lot, and you wouldn't even get to do a wheelie for that long, and the car would just flip over. So put the rear onto 10 because the front doesn't really matter since you're in the air anyway. So yeah, rear to 10. Damping, you just want as low, or sorry, not as low, as high as possible for the front and rear on compression and rebound. For camber, lowest possible and to neutral. So yeah. Differential as high as possible for torque, acceleration, and braking. And guys, this is the important part as well. I will show you guys what to do for the transmission. So the transmission, you want fully customizable, obviously. Set it to an auto speed of 168. Put first gear down as low as possible. Second gear down to 2.500, and third gear 2.000. This will get the best results for the drag strip, and it's just gonna get the best times, do the best wheelies. This is just the best setup here. And there's 2 ways of doing this I'm going to be explaining. So one way is to like slow down a little bit and then pin it at like 15 miles an hour, and the other way is to do it from a dead stop using like half throttle for the launch. It's actually really effective, and it's flawless. It works basically every time. So I will be demonstrating that to you right now. So you do want a manual transmission for this, just because it's a lot easier to do a wheelie with a manual transmission. I probably explained this in my games from Gran Turismo, or my cars from Gran Turismo 6, but it does make it a lot easier. So I'm going to show you guys the rolling start right now. So get a little bit of speed, and then just slow down, and then pin it at around 15 or 20 miles an hour, and it will do a wheelie. So I'll show you guys again. No problem does a wheelie until 4th gear. If you're lucky, it'll do one until 5th gear, but I'll show you guys once again how to do this. So get a little bit of speed, slow down until 15 miles an hour, and then pin it. Yeah, right there I got 15, 5 into speed 5 in my transmission, which is really cool. Yeah, it goes into 5th gear, which is amazing. So that's the rolling start. This is going to be the drag racing part, the launch. It will top out at around 170 miles an hour. So put it into 1st gear, have full brake, and put your throttle to around half, and then ease into it slowly. So I'll demonstrate that to you right now. So yeah, sometimes it's a little bit hard to control, as you can see there. That was not the cleanest, to be honest with you. If you're actually looking to getting a good time for drag racing, you're gonna wanna let off a little bit, just so it's not in the air the entire run. But I have got it to a point where you can do a run and it'll be in the air the entire time. But I'll show you guys one more time the drag strip version of this. So half throttle and just ease into it. So yeah, you can see I let off a little bit just so the wheelie's over, and perfectly tops out at around 166. So you can get it to 170 if you're lucky. Perfectly tops out at 170 at 7th gear at the end of the drag strip. So there you guys go. That is a wheelie tune for the Porsche 911 GT3 RS in Gran Turismo Sport. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.